You would be right. And then I looked at the list, and it was like about that long. And I just went, because you get fussier as you get older, don't you? And it was about that long. And I just looked at it and went, you've got to be kidding. I just scrunched it up and chucked it in the bin. But then a week and a half I met her.
Wow.
And she was a lot more than on that list. So writing things down, I think, and actually thinking about things is getting your ideas together in the right track, getting on the right track, you know, with where God wants you to be. And it's to do with values, isn't it? And my wife took me to church. And then I said I wasn't going to talk about this, but sorry, it seems
How
to be
long have
going
you been
that
married
way.
now, you two?
How long have we been married?
Yeah.
About 6 years.
Right.
Yeah. And been together 7 years. So 7th year coming up, so it's a good number. It's very good. And that's a blessing. Sorry?
And many more to come.
And many more to come. Thank you for that. Yeah.
Till the coming of the Lord.
That's right.
Yeah.
Time permitting.
Yes. Yes.
And my wife took me along to she said, do you want to come to this seminar? I said, all right, I'll come along. And it was Morris Berry. Do you know Morris Berry at all?
Yeah.
He's a powerful American preacher, and they were giving out the great controversy at that seminar. And I heard him, and it just brought it in colour, the Bible, because I read it when I was a young person. I read the Bible when I was about 10 or 11, because people were saying what a great book it was. It's the best book, and let's have a look and see. And I read it through twice. I couldn't work out what was great about it. There was these weird people wandering around the desert with strange bits of furniture, the sanctuary thing. And I was just going, what's that about? That's just weird. And of course, without faith, it's dead, isn't it? It's really dead. It's boring. It's one of the most boring books that you can ever get to if you have not no faith. And Morris Berry was able to bring it to life for me in colour, full colour. And he made a call. I've never heard a call go that long, because he knew my wife. My wife was a friend of his, and he knew I was there. He'd heard about me and this guy who wasn't with Christ, and he kept that call open for so long. And the pain in my heart, I felt like I was being crushed, He said, is there anybody here who's hearing the call of Jesus? Is there anybody here? And he told a story about someone who he'd made the call and closed it, and he knew she was ready, but he came back a year later and she was dead. And he kept it open. He kept it open. He kept asking. And he was looking at me. He was looking, his eyes were boring into me. And I felt pain in my heart, like I was being crushed. I knew I needed to get up. I knew it, to get up and go and surrender and pray at the front. But something was holding me down. There was this weight on my heart. And then my wife held my hand. We went up together, and I went up and prayed at the front. And I was baptised about 2 months later. And then about 2 months after that, we'd sold the house in a down market, and we went to California to study. Yeah. So, but I do have to say, anything I say you hear, please don't believe what I say, because I'll be quoting from the Bible. I'll be quoting from Ellen White. A few of the quotes I'll say. Go and check them out, because when you read the Bible's word is so powerful, and the message of Ellen White, and the parts of Ellen White that I'll be sharing aren't just the nice bits that we love from the Desire of Ages. These are the testing truths which you have to search for, and they're compiled together. They're heavy. A few of them are pretty heavy about what they're the challenge. This is why people don't like Ellen White, because she says, actually, this is the way it is. This is what God is asking you to do, and this is what we actually need to hear, is these testing truths. And that's why she's pretty unpopular. Like the prophets of old, isn't it?
Yes.
What did they do to the prophets of old?
Yes.
What did they do? Isaiah, they say they put him in a log, isn't it? Put him in a hollow log and cut him in half.
Oh, terrible.
Yeah? And what do they do to Ellen White? You know, I noticed in the handbook here, the Sabbath School handbook, they used to have after each section, the last section was Ellen White quotes. She was given the last word. This was only last year. I noticed now. No. There's only a few good little quotes we see, but they're the sweetie pie quotes. You know, the beautiful ones with that side of the gospel which we all love. Yeah, which is his love and his compassion, his kindness, and I noticed those, but I didn't know before she was given the last word at the end of each section. So this is a disappearing thing, and you know why, don't you? You know why? Because people don't like that. We don't like that. Toes trodden on. Yeah, we don't like that, do they? Yeah, and so these are important parts I'll be talking about. I want to talk about the sanctuary actually.